Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Hearts of Iron 4, continuing on with my Make Love Not War series. Now, I did just load in a save game file, and I'm noticing that I can actually see the unit strength of the Soviets, something I previously could not do. And this may give me an opportunity here to see if there is anything that I can take advantage of. For instance, this is kind of a weak area here. I have some weak organization units here and only 4 divisions here. I may be able to attack with some divisions and take this area. Now, I do believe I have an attack going on here. This looks like a definite place we can attack, and then I think I'm rerouting these guys back around here to attack here, if I remember correctly, which looks like this is a vulnerable spot as well, so I think those attacks should go well. Let's see if there's anywhere else that I can take advantage of. So it looks like there are only 3 divisions here. Now that is behind fortifications, so I have to keep that in mind. Over here, though, is I guess my main concern. So I'm attacking here. There's only 5 divisions. And currently, I'm moving troops out into areas that are unoccupied. So hopefully, we can continue there. So do I take advantage of this one area where there's only 4 divisions? You know what? I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to throw 5 divisions here. Now, there are 18 divisions here, which is dangerous. And also, I am being attacked here by a huge number of divisions. So maybe it would be a good call to... This guy doesn't have direct border to anything, does he? Oh no, it says he can attack. We'll just have to see about that. But there are only 6 divisions here. So I figure we attack. No, they are sending 5 divisions. So maybe I should try and pin them down. The only problem is that'd be 4 divisions against 9, maybe 10 divisions. So not likely to be successful. Although I would be able to pin. And it would stop 11 divisions from being here. Not exactly sure what to do in this situation. I think I'm going to have to let those reinforcements happen. Let's see if we can take advantage of this, and if we can, maybe we can cut these guys off, because that's a large number of divisions in here. It'd be nice if I had tanks and support there, but right now they're making pushes elsewhere. Okay, let's go ahead and start up play. Okay, so we've got advancement here, and right away we lose our information that we had. So I'm going to assume... Oh, I forgot I was going to do this attack. There we go. That should put more divisions in there to help us out. Alright, well, we'll try the attacks. I know that they're going to get reinforced here. And they do have 9 divisions so far. Which is not great, obviously. And what's going on here? Okay, they pulled back and then they're coming back in, but with very low unit organization. So I don't think I'm too worried about that attack, and I am reinforcing in that area. Okay, so over here, I figure I might as well send at least 1 division in here so that we have a multi-prong attack going. And I think those guys here are Estonian troops. Okay. Do I keep marching for Novgorod here? If I succeed, that works out in my favor. If I fail, it's going to be hard for me to hold on to this ground. But I'm going to give it a try because I want to see what happens to these troops. So I'm just going to start marching here. No, I would prefer if you marched like that and just made a beeline for Novgorod. I think I got to keep these troops here just in case there is movement. Although it'd be tempting to keep driving here. I got to push through here before I can really attempt any of that stuff. And how's the air war doing in this area? We do have air superiority. They have 350 fighters versus our 450-ish. And combat losses wise, they've lost 150, we've lost 151 and 32 of our support versus their 245 lost. And we have bombed some of their troops. I didn't think that's pretty successful numbers. It's a lot better than what we've seen over here, where we're losing more than they are. But a lot of that is due to the fact that we're using extremely outdated fighters against them. Now, they continue to lose bombers, which is good to see. And we will eventually, I think, grind them down. I think we are winning through production. Pre-war production is really, I think, where We're succeeding, though. Alright, so this attack is starting to not go so well because they didn't manage to get all 11 divisions in there like I thought they would. Alright, so we've got mechanized stuff, and I'm going to need to produce that. So, first things first, let's get our research done. So this is 41. We finished everything in here for 41. Everything in here is pretty much good for the most part, at least what I want to do. We're working on the Tiger, so that is being done. We do have the upgrade to the rocket artillery. How is the logistics going for rocket artillery? How many do I have? So rocket artillery, we have 93. Might be time to add in support battalion to our infantry groups, that is rocket artillery. I'm going to assume that we're going to need more than we can actually manage, but let's take a look at that. So just our normal infantry, I'm going to edit, and I'm going to add on the support rocket artillery. And I'm going to assume that we're going to need quite a lot of that here. Let's take a look at that production. Actually, that should be closer to the other artillery, or did I leave it down at the bottom? I think I left it down at the bottom. Okay. Huh. I have factories distributed here that are not actually being used. That's interesting. But in any case, I have 1656 need, so... Alright, well, that will drop down the unit strength of some of my infantry, but once we get them out there, they'll be good to go. Alright, so research slot. We could improve the rocket artillery, which would only take 67 days. Or we can get anti-air up. I'm not really concerned about anti-air because we're not being directly attacked right now. Land doctrine we are working on. Air, I could work on naval bombers, but that's about it. Air doctrine we're working on. Engineering we're done. Except for radar, which again, same reason I'm not working on anti-air. And we're good on industry. So... really, all that's left is artillery. So I'm going to do the rocket artillery because I feel like that's more needed. Okay. Alright, and I am being attacked here, so that push didn't really work. When this attack is over, I'm probably just going to head back to where I was before and kind of solidify my position. Kind of wish this combat would just be over by now. But they're holding out. Alright, how is the other pushes going? We're at 90 here, and I think we're ready for the attack on this side. Organization is kind of lacking because of the lack of supply, but I'm going to go ahead and throw this cavalry in there as well. Wow, did they really reinforce here? 4 divisions. Huh. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to attack here so these guys can't escape. So, attack. Oh, I've got divisions here not doing anything. We'll put them into here. And then where are you guys going? You're going over there, okay. So I don't see a reason why we don't attack with this. And when these guys arrive... I would like these guys to go up here and reinforce. And we'll kind of figure things out as we go. But I want to pin these guys down, and then I want to bring the tanks. Actually, I think these guys were rerouting over here to allow these guys to come in here so I could continue attacking, but... we'll just take the tanks and we'll leave behind everything else. Now, the one thing I do need to work on is I need to start producing the mechanized. Problem with that is we're, like, running low on factories overall. I am working on it, but let's go ahead and just start the production. So I would like... oh, it actually probably ought to be under infantry equipment. Mechanized. Let's go ahead and bring that up. You know, I'm just going to bring it all the way to the top. And then I'll bring it down from there. Okay, so it's going to be right along with my motorized equipment. And I'm going to take one factory away from the motorized, and that will be added into the mechanized, so we can at least get the production efficiency going. And then what I might do is that. So then when we get factories, they'll go into that. Rocket artillery is just going to be one of those things we wait for. Okay, so this is not going particularly successfully. That's because they have a large number of divisions here. But the idea here is to make sure that they can't reinforce while we're attacking. Okay, we managed to take it, so these guys can stop attacking. And just chill where they are. We're going to have attacks coming in here. And you guys reroute to here, while these guys are rerouting over there. And then we'll bring these guys up into that maybe, or... It doesn't really matter, I guess. Oh, we never did pick, or we just finished research. I missed what we just finished, but I'm going to assume it was the land doctrine, because that is what is missing. And I figure we might as well continue with the land doctrines while we're at it, because I already went over the fact that we have pretty much everything else for 41, so... I'm going to go ahead with that, and it only takes 60 days, so... There we go. Oh boy. Should have canceled this move. We're gonna get attacked here. Well, I don't mean to do this, but it looks like that's what we're gonna end up doing. You know, I actually did take the city. So screw it. Stay. Okay. Now we can reroute these guys. So... I don't know how many are here, but I'm going to find out how many divisions are here in a second by doing this. And then you guys are going to reroute over here, along with the tanks, just to make sure we don't get cut off over here. And then I'm going to take 3 divisions, put them in Leningrad. And the other 3 divisions, I'm going to... I don't really care if they cut me off here because I'm already linked up to Leningrad. So what I'm going to do is just move over here and see what we can do. Alright, so they are going to try and cut me off. But it looks like we might beat them there. Alright, so they managed to reinforce over here. And once we get these troops in position, we should be able to prevent ourselves from getting cut off entirely. I would love to know what the numbers are, and now that I have my own control here, you would think they would let me know, but unfortunately that isn't the case. I'm actually surprised that their fleet hasn't been driven out by my fleet's existence. Oh, we have a tank here. Must have just gotten recruited. I guess we can send it up to this front. I think this front is really important for our needs, so I'm going to add it on to these guys' army, which they only have room for one more anyway. And then we're going to go ahead and strategically redeploy you to here, and then from there you can go ahead and move on your own and build up organization. Okay, so now that we have things here, I don't really care about attacking in this direction. really, we just have to hold the line here. So, not really sure how to address this. So we've got 9 divisions against 8. And they're defending well. How's our supplies in this area? Pretty good. Alright, well, how about we call off this attack? No, I want to select the unit. There we go. Alright, we call off that attack. So we've got the 3 in Leningrad. Maybe I'll even reduce that down to 2. Just so we make sure we keep that, because that's important. We need this port. Okay. So I'm going to keep 3 divisions behind. We have troops moving into here. So I'm just going to start moving this way. And we'll have to figure out where to go. Actually, what I'll do, 2 of you are going to go here. 2 of you are going to go here. And then you guys are going to come up here because I see an avenue of attack. Or possibly we just attack here and we try and get to the next city. I don't think it's likely we'll be able to make a drive for Moscow with this unit. But maybe we can make a push and take more territory. At least hold the stuff on this side of the river, which makes this more defensible. And then we can route more and more troops over here as they come out. We do have more submarines that I can add into my 1 submarine fleet. So let's grab these guys. And then these guys, and we'll merge the 2. Okay. Alright, so some of my attacks are not going particularly well because it looks like they've reinforced. So I'm just going to back off for now. What we really wanted to do, we managed, which was cut these guys off. So, now it's time to murder them. With all the tanks that we have to spare, and then any infantry that's sitting around back here that doesn't have anything else to do is going to get into this fight. And these guys are entirely cut off. You know what? I'll throw the motorized in here too. We should be wiping them out. Okay. So, what I see here is we managed that move. When I come over here. No. Go this way, then that way. And we can probably do a 2-prong offensive over here to take what's on this side of the river. Actually, you go here. There. We've got 3 divisions, 4 divisions, 1 division here. Okay, that's probably not great. But we'll remedy that here in a second. You know what? Screw it. You come here. You go there. There. That's better. All right, managed to push that guy back. Once these guys are here, we'll do a 2-prong offensive and attack here. Once they're done defending, of course. Okay. Now you can attack here, and you guys can attack there. Alright, let's see how the rest of our fighting is going. Alright, we managed to wipe these guys out. Fighting continues here, as they throw a few divisions at me every so often. Alright, now we gotta figure out the next point of attack. Where do we cut off next? Because every time we cut off guys, we eliminate units, and we have to take into account that the Russians have the manpower superiority. But if we continue to inflict a lot of casualties to them, I mean, right now we're getting closer and closer to 1 million casualties on the Soviet side. Now, they can take that, but if you compare the casualties we've had on our side, definitely it's working in our favor. And the more of these encircling moves I make, the better off we'll be. So, I figure we make another push like that. And we're going to need infantry to move around here, so I'm going to go ahead and put some infantry over there. You guys can come over here. Alright, so who would be the next candidate? Maybe if we push here, and we push here, and then we try and encircle this unit. And then we get a lot of directions of attack to go after the fort, maybe. Or maybe we go after the city itself, rather than really going for that encircle destroy. Okay, well, either way, we need to get our tanks moving. So tanks there. Tanks there. Motorized here. Or... yeah, motorized here. I'm just thinking, tanks don't do so well in the woods, and there's fortifications here. So why don't I move here instead, and we'll just do an attack here, and we'll try and push for this city. And if we can get this city without much resistance, we'll go on to Smolensk. I think that they'll probably reinforce and things to stop me, but we'll at least try it out. And I will put... these 2 infantry will go up there, these 3 infantry will go here. And I guess I'll send these infantry, once they're done moving, over there. Okay. We got our build-up going for the next assault. And I think we're going to go with the plan that we push here, where it's open country, and we ride for the city. Okay. So we've got the mobile stuff in position. Let's start pushing. So, tanks... motorized, cavalry. And then over here, we've got tanks, motorized. And I figure I might as well send the infantry, because this infantry here isn't going to have anything to do once this push is made. This infantry has to stay, though, because it has to defend other things. But we can send some of it. And I figure we might as well send it in here so we've got a 2-prong attack going. Okay. Now hopefully that goes pretty well. We're going to have to keep an eye on down here every so often, but it looks like the Soviets aren't doing anything that we really have to worry about. Okay. So now we've pushed to the river. I really don't have the manpower to do any... ooh, this looks yummy. If I push across here, I may be able to eliminate all these troops in here. Okay, so... come like that. No. Come there, then down there, then here. And we'll see if we can make a push here. To do that, though... we are getting Italian troops in here, too, which is helping. I need more infantry. I mean, they're getting there, but... wish we had them a little bit quicker. Oh, well. You know, I could draw them from down here. Grab infantry that aren't really doing anything. I don't know. I kind of feel like I need all the infantry that I have down here, though. But I need to hold this area. That's what I'm kind of concerned about. I'm going to put these infantry up there. Bring my tanks down here. And maybe we'll slowly move the tanks down and kind of replace areas. Oh, wow. They're moving troops in here like crazy. All right. And how's the air war going? We're still having air superiority here. And numbers-wise, we're losing fighters, but they're losing more, and we're bombing more and more of their stuff. And their fighter counts are going down. Granted, it looks like our support... Why are they not numbered here? They should be here. I see 250. Guess I won't worry about it right now. You guys go up here. You guys go down there. We're just kind of progressively move. The Italians are helping me defend. Okay. You go over there. You guys come down here. I just don't have infantry to plug the hole once we advance in here. Or stop them from taking Novgorod. So, well, the Italians are doing that. But I can't count on the Italians 100%. Which is part of the problem. Okay. I managed to push in one direction. Actually, both directions. We're being counterattacked. Alright. Next push. Grab 2 of these divisions. Send them up here. 3 of these divisions are going here. And... let's keep pushing. Oh, and the cavalry. Alright, this might be an opportunity here. So we'll take it. Well, maybe not. Okay, tanks, go. Motorized, go. Infantry, you go there. And you know what? This infantry doesn't have really a purpose unless it pushes, so... what we'll do... deselect that. We'll grab the mountain divisions, put them in there. These infantry divisions will go in there. Okay. Tanks go up here. Tanks go up there. Motorized go up there. Motorized go. Motorized go. And cavalry go. Now, maybe the more intelligent move is to actually move here. Hold on. We'll let that push continue. We'll move here instead. Okay. That way we cut these guys off, maybe. Okay. Tanks can go in here. Motorized can go in there. It is a city, so this will be a rough attack. Oh, what happened here? Organization plummeted, probably. Because of the lack of supply. Alright, fine. You can chill, I guess. What's important here is that, well, they're probably not really cut from supplies because they can get them from across the river here. But we'll make our pushes. And we might be able to take the city here. Alright. Motorized, get in there. Motorized, get in there. I can't send the tanks in. They would be at a disadvantage anyway. Cavalry, in there. We're going to be attacked here in a second. Okay, we got another ace pilot. Let's see, where'd that guy end up? I would assume maybe over here. Yeah. We got 2 ace fighters. We're still, you know, taking a lot of casualties here, but they're taking a lot more. Over here is where we're losing the most. We are getting our better versions of the Focke-Wulf 190, though, back, starting to get into the fight. So once that gets up there and we stop using the HE51s, which are massively out of date, we'll be a little bit better off. In any case, I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video. So we're getting things moving here. We've got a major offensive here to take a city. And if it works out, we'll take the city, obviously, and we'll get a little bit further into the Soviet territory. And this may also cause the Soviets to abandon a lot of the south due to just the pressure up north. And if that happens, we can take advantage of it down south and maybe push towards Kiev or make some other major move. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.